to tap in. They should be ready to tap in the way they've been blowing me up. I'm like, okay, okay. And this is a crazy thing. This was all meant to be because, you know, I wasn't trying to be messy or nothing. And I'm just like, girl, you're the only person that's saying I'm being messy. You and your minions. So I thanked her minions for reposting my video. I said, I hope you guys are tuning in this evening. Definitely appreciate that. This light is kind of, let me see, get that light. Lighting is very important. William, you know, look, you know, let me move this light and put it over the monitor. Okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, so we are on live. We got people in. If you're watching, if you would tell us what city you're watching from, if you have a question, you already know we answer questions live and direct on Stay Woke Live, the only podcast that answer questions and shout you out in real time. So we are officially on live, y'all. We got a few people in here. So what I'm going to do is y'all already know who I am. So I am going to let the people introduce themselves. Everybody already know who Brother King is. Brother King is walking around. What you doing, Brother King?
Yeah, I'm feeling fair where I want to sit at. I'm cold. I was just outside, like coming in from the outside. I'm finna go here, chill on the couch.
Yeah, it was pouring down rain. I was trying to reach out and touch with you. I wanted to do the podcast at your spot. You never did
Yeah,
hit me
yeah, you
back.
could have done that. Yeah, that's what I'm here.
Yeah, that would have been cool. Okay, so we got Brother William King, 95.7, the boss in the house. Brother King right there. Tell the people a little bit about yourself, and then we're going to move on to Yo-Yo and JJ.
Okay. Hello, William, the host and owner of 90. Part of the initial team, myself, the three cousins, and the gas station initially.
Okay, so
And
yeah,
so,
I hear that it was several people that was like different components of being part of the
mhm.
promotions, and I know you were going hard on it. So I just don't understand. Like, we're gonna get back to it. Let me let Yolanda introduce her. So we're gonna get back to that because that's where I'm confused at.
Right.
Yolanda, yo, boss, the
I'm here.
BITCH in the house is what I'm hearing on the internet. What's going on with you, yo?
Not much. It's here. Just had a weird experience up there. But we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk
We're gonna
about it.
talk about it. Let's talk about it. We got JJ in the house. One good thing, I'm gonna tell you what I love about black folks, especially young black folks, especially young black men. So, when I was 20, 30 was old to me. So when I got 30, then 50 was old to me. When I got 40, then 60 was now I'm 60, 80 is old to me. So if I
Right.
say you young, you're under 40. So I definitely love young black entrepreneurs, especially men, because biblically men are the head of the households, but we know realistically the women has had to step and wear some loafers that they weren't intended to wear. But I love to see entrepreneurs, and this young man, I seen your bus. I seen it. They told me you rolling it out this summer. Tell us a little bit about that.
I'm trying to get it together. Owner of We Lit Entertainment, in
You
association
sound
with
low.
Dream Team Promotion. As I'm owner of We Lit Entertainment, also in association with Dream Team Promotions, and yes, we do have two party buses we're trying to bring out this summer as we're building our fleet. So
That's right. When
trying
you
to get
say
it
fleet,
together.
that's more than one. Look, that's more than one. If you got two, hey, we gonna the white folks call more than one a fleet. We gonna call more than one a fleet. We don't gotta have 20 of them. We got a fleet. Shit,
Hmm.
fuck that. All right. Well, I want to thank everybody for coming on at the last minute. So everybody knows the video I posted. And I was really, William, you know me. If I want to go in, I'm gonna go in. It ain't no me trying to make nothing look pretty. Me want to say, oh, well, I'm just if I want to go in, I'm gonna go in. So I was really because as a promoter, I know what it's like. Because
Mhm.
our people don't buy tickets to the last minute. They don't believe people is coming. Like white folks, they don't have to have somebody do a drop. We have to have somebody do a drop. Say, oh, I'm coming to Omaha. So it's things that we have to deal with that other people don't have to deal with. And William, I have been on the promotion side plenty
Mhm.
of times. I have brought people, platinum artists to Omaha, Nebraska. So when she said, my mama said to me today, let me tell you how I found out about this, mama. Tell me, girl, yo is going back and forth with some girl named Tanya. And I said, well, what's Tanya last name? I said, oh shit, let me go. And then so I was looking and I was like, okay. And then I was like, as a promoter, sometimes it is so frustrating. Sometimes I'm biting my nails to the day of the event, trying to see if I can at least make my money back. So there was no ill intent on that first. And I don't think anybody took it as ill because everybody's like, no, you was cool. You was like, so the I don't know, her mind seems to be scattered or whatever. I don't know. It's because 5,000 and she had the nerve. My mama said, you better respond to that. I said, I'll wait until I get on the show. She's talking about, no, you respond right now. Tell me, well, Miss Wise, have you ever invested 7,000? Girl, 7,000 ain't even took care of the down payment on the people that I brought here. William, you know how it go. It's half the money up front.
Right. You got to pay a
7,000
deposit.
has been on the low end of anybody that we brought through the roof entertainment. That's been on the low end. So, girl, you went from 5,000 at 4:30 to 7,000 at 5:30. I said that's some hellified interest. I mean, the Sopranos ain't getting interest like that. But anyway, Mama, I said my piece. She said, "Oh no, you better check her about that 7,000." And then realistically, if my mama didn't go to the casino 2 times in a month, she could come up with 5,000. So, girl, $5,000 ain't no money. Why you? And she kept saying 5,000, 5. I was like, she really thinks that's some money.
Between
I
three
mean,
people, huh?
but
Between three
5,000,
people.
you got
That
three
shouldn't have
people
been
doing
hard to
it.
come up with. That should
You
not
got
have
a
been hard to
deal.
get.
You got a deal for 3 people for 5,000. Now, JJ, I done heard all about you. I done heard that you had the bus set up. You and your bus was lit as hell. Oh, I seen y'all.
Mhm.
I seen y'all. I seen y'all on the bus. Oh, I do my research now. I went and I said, oh shit, okay, he doing it, he doing it. So you started off doing promotions, which was great and grand. You offered the VIP service on the bus to come to the event. That's some extra VIP. So tell us what happened and how did you get involved and then what was the outcome?
Well, Tanya well, I guess, no longer my family, but all my life I knew her as my cousin. She called me one day and was like, "Hey, you want to bring your buses out to the event? I'm coming up." And we like, "Okay, cool." Like, we can talk about it. So, if it's from December, she had calling me a couple times, calling me a couple times. You bring your buses out, and I'm like, "Yeah, all right." Not really into it, but I'm, as I say, we didn't really promote it to the last week, so we had got Dreon to come and help promote us with us, because he's in the family. And then so it just went from, bringing out the family to just, it was supposed to be a fun event, bringing out all the family. She was telling us, you we'll charge you this much and you guys will get a table since you're going to bring out the bus. So you guys get the VIP and everything.
Right,
And so we ended up, as even family, a lot of us paid for the whole 50 for the VIP. So I think maybe two of us that got a $25 ticket, but I mean, all of us, I say the moms, besides my mother, all of the rest of the family that came, everybody on that bus pretty much paid the $50 for the VIP, and then also the extra that we charged for them to be carried to the event.
right,
So, I say only we just expected, like, it was so much disrespect when we got there. It was like a whole different person that would have been talking to me on the phone. Hey, cuz
right,
when you get up here, I'm gonna give you a table. Y'all, I had a table ready for 8 for y'all. Okay, cool. So I said we get to the door and it's like, hey, cuz what are we supposed to do? Because we got here at 6. So she wasn't even letting nobody in till but 7:30. We're standing out here. I got my 68-year-old mother out here, and so I asked,
right,
like, hey, what are we supposed to do? Are y'all gonna wait in line? Okay, you ain't gotta. I'm just asking you, what are we supposed to do? You had us come up here. You want us to come up here and sit down. You said you had a table. What are we supposed to do? All the
right,
aggression was unnecessary.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And then to come to find out, once 2 hours later, we finally getting there, it was find your own table, find your own seat. Like, now
What?
we're crying about
Is
how are
that
we
the
crying
VIP
about
service? Is that the VIP? Is that how they do VIP in Atlanta and Tampa? Because
I
that's not
didn't
how
know
we do
that.
it in Omaha, Nebraska.
I didn't know that. I thought most of the time when even just this last couple of times I've taken trips with my bus, I pulled up in any club, the security come and get us and say how many you got and walk us through the
Mhm.
door.
Right,
So
right,
I've had no experience where we got to sit there and then find your own seat. And you just, I mean, it's just the level of disrespect was like, and then it was like, okay, you made two elder people move from the table, and then was like, here, well, here y'all table. Wait a minute, I wasn't raised like that. I'm not gonna make these two elders get up so
Exactly.
I can sit down. That's not how this was supposed to work,
Exactly.
you know.
Exactly. And you are exactly right. And that particular, because first of all, it was 35 and up, and they said if you was under 35, you need to be escorted with a parent or some shit. I read it. I was like, so you know your crowd is older because me, I'm 58. I will be 59 in September, and I'm not going to no show where it's not any seats. That's just
Right.
not for our age group. That's not for our age group. We're not I don't give a damn who's in concert. I don't care if Barack Obama is on President Barack Obama is on stage. I'm not standing up for no hours to see not near person. I'm
Right.
not doing it. So I mean, you have this is the thing when you promote stuff and you do things, you have to remember who your target audience is, and that's who you cater to. So all right, JJ, because I seen your bus. It was lit. JJ, send me a video because I seen some videos. I was just now looking for it. I had shut down my computer earlier to refresh it, so I didn't get the. I don't have that same video, but send me some info. Send me a video because I do want to show that later on. Brother King, you up, because I know I seen you promoting it. You had Shay Bay on the show, y'all. Shay Bay, when I tell y'all, Shay Bay is the business, honey. That song that she got, baby, that song is the business. Shay Bay is the business. Brother William King, he promotes, allows people to come in the studio, promote their shit. Some people charge you for stuff like that. Many people charge you because my son was like, they charge me. I said, no, most people don't charge for interviews. They allow people to come in, but some people charge, for you to be on their platform. And some people that come on your platform want to charge you. But this is how I look at it. I said, we all out here trying to do the same thing, make it. We're trying to make a difference. And I think all of us definitely want to foster our community and make sure our community is straight. That's a big part of being an entrepreneur. Now, Brother King, I know that you had a lot to do with it because I was in your studio, man. You was business neighbors. I was in your studio and I seen how you was going hard on it. So what exactly did you have to do with the event?
Well, initially,
Well, I'm gonna stop you right now because your lighting is perfect. But go ahead.
initially, uh, I called about doing the concert. In the past, she has always done good business. So I wouldn't want to say she's not a business person, far as structuring things. And because she's got M Cali for us, and I think she got P2K for us, and so um, when she called about doing her own show, it's no problem. But I played more of a back role, like more silent, but I did invest in regards to make sure the sound, the lights, and the
Mm,
DJ was taken care of. So that was my phase of it. I let the three cousins, kind of do their thing because it's their first promotion in this area, and since Tanya's from Omaha and got family here, so I thought it's a no brainer,
mhm,
and so I thought everything was smooth all the way up and like I said, up into the concert. And so I think the only problem that I have, I can't control no one's behavior because no one can control my behavior. I'm on a hot seat right now. I'm in a gym training right now, and the little bro right there already saved my life already. You know what I mean? By jumping in at the Elks with the little dude pushed me, and so so
I
uh,
think really on that point, I really think that y'all should have a conversation, bro, because that little man
mm,
went through some stuff the whole weekend. Also, he wasn't treated
okay.
with the
He
respect
did, and
he
he got
deserved
treated like
either. So
shit.
at the time that had happened, bro,
Hmm.
it was pretty much it was kind of a last straw moment. And you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? What you did miss was he did ask you to don't touch you
Yeah,
because he
yeah,
just
that's
didn't
good.
want to talk. He didn't
Right.
want to talk. But
Mm.
it's really more to that you would probably need to know. And I think y'all really need to have a decent conversation because that man was treated with he wasn't treated like what was being said either. And if you see the facts of what she said, he still only
Mhm.
got $500.
Okay. Are you talking about far as you talking tribute far as
I mean,
for Tanya?
just yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
he
All
had
right.
been treated. He had been, and all he wanted to do was his last little moment before he left was sing his little song and
Mm.
stuff, and just chill out. He was still trying to be vibrant, still trying to be chill,
Right.
still trying to
Mhm.
up the crowd, and it was just like I don't know between the transaction with the DJ and then you, it was just like, damn, you're not gonna let me perform nothing. And he was just it just set him off at the moment. You know,
Yeah,
he
Right.
and
was
as
probably
an
a little
artist,
dejected.
and
Well,
everybody know that I manage my daughter's Shiffy. Give me 1 second, William.
mm,
I'm just jump in. And as an artist, when you come, you have to prepare. It's not just getting up on stage and doing nothing. You have to prepare, whether it's your wardrobe, whether it's getting a line, whether it's getting your hair done. You have to prepare to get on a stage to perform. And then when someone tries to then shortcut you on your payment and then try to not let you perform, I mean, that's a lot.
mm.
That's a lot. So I definitely understand. JJ, thank you for bringing that because I did not know that that transpired. I
Well,
just heard
Because
about
he was
what
very
happened,
low.
but I didn't know that was behind it.
well,
No, he was
that,
actually about to leave, and then he just went ahead and said, "I'm gonna go ahead and perform for the people," because he was about to just get on the bus and not even perform at all. By the time I was there, so he was nice enough to even come back in there and perform because he was about to just leave.
well, that happened at the Elk. So I was just making a joke. A little man saved my life. So it wasn't no problem because he had pushed me hard enough where it was really violent. So I just left.
You'd have been fouled harder than that,
Oh heck yeah.
huh?
And
That,
But
he wasn't trying to. It was just like I said, he
nah.
was just at a
yeah, it
last
was just
straw, like you know.
the
Mm.
It was
disappointment,
just
the
a
frustration,
yeah.
the heat of the moment, all of those things, and I always tell people you don't know what you might do, and especially, and I know with artists because I'm gonna tell you, I can't remember, is Shiffy out here? I can't remember how old Shiffy was, but honey, these people, we had sold like 40 tickets. 40 people was in there to watch Shiffy perform. And then they told me we ran out of time. She can't perform. Honey, Mama Bear was throwing hands. We was all throwing hands. I ain't gonna lie. We was throwing hands. I was pissed. I was like, what you mean? So they banned us from that place. Like 10 years later, somebody wanted Shiffy to host. And they said, oh, Shiffy. Oh, no, no. They was like, no, 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 no. But yeah, that's frustrating. So I understand how artists feel, especially, and William, me and Shiffy been on the road, touring and shit for years. And and sometimes these men will try to backdoor you and be like, oh yeah, we only got such and such. I mean, Shiffy didn't literally have to pull a piece on these Negroes for us to get our money. And they think because we women, so it's a lot with that. But
We but I want to get back to the concert. So we got to the concert and of course the bar. I saw the party bus people because they was there actually before I got there. And so, and when I got there, of course, people was asking me, what's going on. And like I said, I was on the back end. I gave, Tiny them to play in regards to selling tickets at local businesses. I let them work. They was the lead, and if they was needing support, I was there. And so, what really was surprised me was the when she would just charge the $15 for the chair. That kind of I know because I let her control everything, but I've never known anyone to charge $15 for a chair.
wow.
Uh, and then I know we got older people there, and they was coming to me, and you can come to the right person because I'm not going to allow that. And
Right.
so I put those chairs on the opposite side away from her, and I allow people to get chairs, at their leisure.
No, that's
And
awesome.
and that's when she got on stage and let everybody know that it was her concert.
Oh.
That's when she got on stage and let her concert. And I didn't have no problem with that. I love people that have their freedom of speech, and I still have respect for Tanya, even though she called me names. I've been called worse names on the basketball court. So, and I've been like I said, I've been pushed before. That ain't nothing. So people that get mad or angry or hold grudges over that stuff, they elementary, they soft. And so I'll still talk to Tanya. I'll still pray for her. I have no animosity. And since she's in the business, I mean, because she has helped me out, that this is just one incident. She has helped me out way more than this one incident, and so I weigh out the totality, and try to use this as a learning lesson.
Okay,
And
but you said you've done business with her before.
yes, yes, yes. She referred the two artists because she booked artists, so she referred M. Callie and she referred P2K. They came here on time. They was very professional. So that's why I said in our totality, you know what I mean. She
So
has always been a person of her word. In this instant, the backdrop, I don't know what she was going through beforehand, which might trigger something else. I don't know. And the other two cousins, I do want to give them props. Um, it, it, and I want to throw them under the bus because the other two cousins were very respectful.
Okay. Okay, so the thing here is that okay, so I've done things with Tanya before and they were successful in the past. We went to Atlanta, me and Shiffy and the crew. Everything wasn't what she said it was. It wasn't, everything that glitter ain't gold. So it wasn't everything that she said it was, but we still had an opportunity. And the people that Shiffy and I met, we still have a relationship with people from Sony, people from BET, and things like that. So the thing is that when something go on, the way that like she tried to drag the city,
Yeah, yeah.
that shit right there, that dragging the city, but you come in here trying to get money off the backs of the city. So you can't have it both ways. You can't drag the city and then try to, and then talking about y'all broke asses. 25, girl, we have paid $80, $90 to go to events. Your little $45, $50 event, that wasn't no exclusive event. That wasn't no high up in the upper echelon event. That wasn't nothing like that. So, and the fact that you keep just saying, going back to y'all people from Omaha. First of all, you're from Omaha, and you don't look like you from nowhere else. Just for the record, you don't look like you from nowhere else. Just for the record. So, in case you think you look like you from somewhere else, popping your collar, you don't. You don't. You look like somebody I'm walking past the street in Omaha. So I'ma just keep it like that. But the fact that she dragged vendors, she dragged you. I mean, William, you have a radio station.
Yeah, well,
You have a whole damn
but
radio
I
station.
know, but we grew up in the projects together. We heard worse language. We heard more worse ridicule. We heard worse disrespect. So sometimes people handle it that way. So I expect it, and
Well,
I'm
the
trying
thing
to.
is, it's about being a professional and
Right,
network. Because
right.
if I want to work with JJ and say, JJ, I got some people coming, I want you to pick up my people on your party, boy.
Mhm.
Well, I can't be saying talking shit about JJ every time. She didn't just this man ain't said nothing. She didn't put his name, tagged him in like 50. I
Mhm.
mean, obviously she got time. She's not doing any promotion right now because she's been all over my post. I'm like, girl, you're the only person commenting on the post. I said two things. You said 32 things. I'm like, really, realistically, professionally,
Right.
and I have to teach my daughter that too. When you get mad behind the scenes. You
Well, you
don't know
know,
who you got to deal with in the future.
during the event, we always I always have Brother Muhammad at the front door, so we never are disrespectful to our guests, never. And so, people when they see me around, they used to, very respect. And Drayon came to me and he said, "Brother, I love you, but I'm not going to be able to perform," and I respect that because everybody got to feel comfortable and respect it. And then there's occasion when she was, argumentative with different people in the venue, and I had to tell her to go back to the front table because she was the only one, taking the tickets, and people were waiting in line, and so there was just a lot of just frustration because I don't know, she tried to do one thing, try to do everything in regards to the economics of the event, and that was maybe the main frustration and trying to be everywhere where she wasn't utilizing her whole team, and so I was surprised by how she treated her family, um, and then surprised by the communication afterwards between her and her family. I can expect it with me, but I was, I hope the family can heal really. Um, I know it's tough, but ultimately, um, I want to make sure that it's a teachable moment too. I know she's looking. I know she want to ridicule. I know is gonna ridicule, but uh,
Honey, you need
but
a bigger vocabulary for me. I mean, she did
right.
her little AI post and forgot to take off the AI thing on it. Girl, when you do AI, part to say that AI wrote your shit up for you. I mean, that's the least you can do. Delete that
I
shit that
was
say
no more
AI.
good when they sent me that shit. It is different than the ones that they put
AI.
on your page. That shit was funny. You made that shit on
Yeah, so
Monday.
Right.
I just don't like her response. And I
Right.
promise you, when I made my post, I wanted to talk to Yo Yo
Right.
about the pressure of being a promoter, bringing people in. Like I just said, sometimes I'm biting my grit my teeth until the day of, trying to say, can I at least, God, get my money back? At least. You want to go into every event making money, but when ticket sales are slow and stuff, you want to. That's some things that's the stress of being, on the promoter side. And
Right.
so I wanted to convey with Tanya, just talk to her about, yo, I got you next. I just wanted to convey with her just basically about, she said, well, it was on Eventbrite, but that wasn't, I think people with physical tickets. So Eventbrite wasn't the only place you were selling tickets at.
Right.
It is no seating. You have to just make it known. Make that disclaimer across the board.
Right. Well, like I said, I gave her the play because initially she was selling tickets on Eventbrite. Our people aren't used to Eventbrite. They want real tickets, and so
Right.
that's why I gave her the infrastructure. Leo, I mean, LaFleur's, Styles of Evolution,
Shout out
Dailies,
to the floors. Yeah.
and advanced tax, so they can get used to those small businesses because that's what we use.
Right.
We want our people to patronize those businesses also.
Exactly. Because when you in there, you looking. You don't
Right.
just go in when you say I want some tickets. You still wondering and looking, and you might be able to,
You're gonna buy something
make a
else.
purchase. You may make a purchase there. So you're
So,
lined up.
so I gave her the play and said to JJ, he was a total professional. I mean, total professional, total professional. So I'll utilize this bus service without a doubt. Even under the heat of disrespect, he was always professional, and that's why I gave clout to Hillbilly. Hillbilly was also very
Oh
very, and
yeah,
he, and he stayed through the thick of it to make sure that Tanya that event succeed.
right, right. And yeah, I heard about that. Champ was supposed to perform or something, and something happened, and then he ended up having to be the host or something like that. Yo, yo, I'm bringing you in. I'm passing the mic. I'm passing the baton. Now, you was one of the people. Now, you are the reason that I know about this because my mama said Yo Yo is going back and forth with somebody, and I was like, "Well, who is Yo Yo going back and forth with?" And she was like, "Tanya." And I was like, "I know Tanya." So I just started looking at the post, and then that's why I said, "Well, let's just bring this." The promoter, anybody that was involved, that sometimes, that shit can be overwhelming. But you still have to have a blanket message, a disclaimer, especially when it ain't no seats in the house and your audience is 35 and up. So yo, what was your experience about?
Well, first, I want to ask y'all too, since y'all said y'all worked with her in the past. Did she display any of this behavior before when y'all worked with her? Or is this just the first time y'all have ever heard or known of this behavior?
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. It was a little jankiness when we went to Atlanta. We were she reached out to us. Did we want to come to the BET party? BET party was lit. I ain't gonna lie, but as much pull as she said she had, she didn't. So Shiffy and J Top had to make their own moves when they got there, and people was like, "Oh, y'all got to pay $500 for this." Shiffy Wallace was like, "Shit, I ain't paying nothing. I'm Shiffy." Look, she was like, "Come on, J Top, let's roll with this." And they made their own moves and was able to get on stage in front of the Sony executives and stuff. So yeah, so it wasn't what it was supposed to be, but she did have a big event, but she wasn't in charge like she portrayed to be.
I mean, but was her
And,
attitude shitty like it because I mean, if you supposed to be in a production, you got these other two cousins. I mean, and she's the only one taking tickets. Why wasn't one of them coming in taking the tickets or going to talk to this? Why is it that she had to do all the moves? Don't that just seem a little weird to y'all anyway? I mean, just off back, it's just a whole scenario, and then you get
It
upset
seemed
instead of
like
you
the same
apologizing
person.
and maybe saying that maybe it was an understanding or maybe I was under pressure. Instead of apologizing because you know she's dead fucking
Exactly.
wrong, you're gonna jump on
That's
the
all that.
defense and then you're gonna start talking shit, and then you got the nerve to just in general pull the whole Omaha into it. But
Right,
every fucking place you went and you named off, you partied all fucking weekend at. You in here asking
right.
these people for money for them to come and do this, to come do that. You asking motherfuckers to perform, but you want them to pay you to perform. I mean, it's just it's a lot. She does bad business,
Yeah, that
and
was definitely, thank you, that aspect. And I heard about that, yo, even before I talked to you. about the dynamics of that, and I was just like, wow, that is bad business. And I just don't know why. And my big thing is, why are you trying to drag the city though? And
Well,
then you said you
and then that's why I dragged her. But the thing is though, then you're gonna think you're gonna do a Mother's Day bash and you just set up here and drag the whole fucking city for no reason.
save your
And you
money.
think you gonna sit up here and come and beg for their money, calling us broke? Y'all don't want nothing but ballers. Y'all, you did, and the fuck. I mean, make that make sense. Like, what the fuck?
Well, that's
Yeah,
like
it
I
got
said.
That's
Rodriguez had
so
a good time around that
disrespectful.
broke ass Elks.
Called us
what
broke, all kind. Take your ass, and they said showed
what
it, and that's why her artists left with them. Both two of our artists. Like
she
the fuck,
threw 357. I'm an Eastern Star, so she threw three five
right?
seven under the bus
Yeah,
too.
and
She
I
said,
was like,
"Take
oh
y'all broke
Lord, I already
asses to the
knew.
three five
Already knew
seven."
when I see
She
you
said,
said
"Go to
something.
the Elks." I said 357. Well, what
Yeah,
happened? What we
and I
got to
already
do with it?
knew. I already knew. I said, oh, I know my aunties and them that seen this.
Oh yeah, Mama said. Oh yeah, my mama show said something. So y'all, I'ma make sure y'all know y'all book with Lit ENT, the Dream Team Party Bus. Get in touch with JJ. He doing a whole rollout with a fleet this summer. Make sure y'all check out
But
JJ.
yeah, she's a
JJ,
hot mess.
she definitely is a hot mess. I will agree with you on
We
that.
got to
JJ,
that
give us
door.
a
I promise you, I came up to that motherfucking door just because everybody else, the whole party bus came outside. She told one motherfucker to go park in the back and sell food. Who the fuck is in the back? Who the fuck you gonna sell to some food to in the back?
so was it a
I'm
vendor
just
that paid to be
this,
there?
she told, I ain't gonna even bring his name into it, but
She
I
told
was like,
somebody to go
what?
to the back.
Tell him to park in the back to sell some food.
Oh, wait a minute, not the event center on 74th Street.
At her
Yeah,
event.
right. All the
Yeah,
way in the back. Go in the
So you
back.
yeah.
talking
Check
about in
out.
the back?
In the back of the theater. You know ain't no damn back door.
Please, please stop lying. Please do not tell Yolanda. I know you lying.
Well,
I'm calling
hell,
you
why
a
you
lie.
bring me
I
over here?
know
You know I
damn
was
well
gonna
ain't
you
nobody
know.
told nobody to go to the back of the theater. I
Yes.
do not stop
It was
lying.
started all crazy, and then next thing you know, I seen his mom leaning up against the pole. It's everybody's leaving. The other folks is coming outside. They was like, "Shit, we ain't get on the party bus." Oh boy came out. He was ready to go. Jaquez was, Drayon was ready to go. Everybody was ready to go. Cause she
Oh, now I'm
acted
gonna tell
really
you.
funky. And then I was like, let me go in here and see. As soon as I got in there, I knew majority of the vendors. I'm talking to them and then going down the line. I go to the door. She does exactly what the fuck everybody said she was doing. I mean, getting smart, talking shit. You got Shelby standing right there and all that. It's just crazy. It was wild. So I came on back outside. It was over by 10. And I
Now I'm gonna
think she
tell
was
you what.
gone before then. She was gone
She
before
was on
then.
her way back to Tampa. This is my thing. If your stuff is all that and popping and doing all this, then you ought to be popping your collar in Atlanta, talking about what they do in
Right.
Atlanta and what they do in Tampa. Well, keep on pop. What you coming to the cornfields for? What you
Yeah.
coming? I mean, don't dog my city now. You know, I'm a hog. You know, it is a red state, so you know, ain't nothing we can do. Well, we can try to change it in the future, Lord. But right now, it's a red state. That's our state. That's the only thing. But this is our city. This
The
is
whole
our city, and this
yeah,
is your
but the
city
whole
too, Lord.
big thing is though she did fucking wrong, so that's the only reason why she acting ignorant and saying the shit she said. Because other words, you could be apologizing and hey, I'm sorry, everybody can't get pleased, but did you just totally just go all the way left
Yeah,
like somebody did something, and then you hurry up and jump on the plane and take off, and you typing from the plane and all that shit. I mean, come on, that she's all the way around bad.
Southwest let you text for free. I'm gonna go to Brother King because Brother King, you know how important networking is, and you said you have done successful events with with Tanya. So the thing is, I just can't believe, and then she had the nerve to say, "Well, Chantella, you older than all of us." Well, I mean, I don't look older than you, Tanya. I don't know how old you are, but I know I look damn good for my age. But I don't look older than you, so that's all that matters. But the thing is, the burning of the bridges. You cannot
Right.
have all of this experience you're supposed to have, and I do this and I do that. I was giving her the opportunity. I didn't plan on dissing Tanya. I didn't plan on doing none of that. I wanted her to tell her story to show where she said on Eventbrite, it said that it says it did not say seats are
So
not
that
available.
fire.
It says seats are not guaranteed. That's what it
Okay.
said. The exact verbiage. but you didn't only sell tickets at on Eventbrite. You sold tickets throughout the city
But
at
they just
personal
went back and
stores.
did that. They went back and AI edited that. I thought we showed that. What?
Oh,
Oh, damn.
you can edit that. Yeah, and I said that I believe it was edited. Look, I said
Yeah.
I, but when I looked at it, I said because of the way it was, and the reason I say it was edited because it wasn't aligned with the rest of everything else that was already on there. So
Right.
it was kind of off a little bit. So
Yeah.
me
They
as a scholar, look, me as a scholar. All right, y'all, we gotta shout the people out. They're gonna be in my ass if I don't do William. You know how they act. You
Right.
know how they act. If you don't shout them out, they be like, "You didn't see me. I didn't. I'm talking to people. I did see you, but I'm gonna try to." Juanita Hayes always in here first. Misunderstood. Misunderstood. Why are you misunderstood? Tell us. Good evening from Roxy Starks. Kim Amos said, "I'm gonna be in here." This woman is crazy. I seen Kim was reading the comments. Was like, "What's wrong with her?" Because realistically, all she had to do was apologize. I had to do
exactly.
it.
Exactly.
All she was apologize. Lucky Tars is in the house.
It's
Lucky Tars, what you
that's when you know a person is guilty because they start acting defensive. What you on defense for?
and you
Because
have
you
to
get
have
you wrong.
listen, y'all. I'm hearing you, yo, too. You have to have a team that you can trust. And William, you know that. Because I
Mm.
can't watch the door. I can't take care of the talent. I can't be security. I cannot do all of that. It's not going to work. You have to have a team you can trust. And when you have someone that wants to do all of that, it's not going to work.
Mm-mm.
It's impossible to be in all of those spots and take care of all those people at the same time. So let me see. Vic Vaughn, good evening. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Misunderstood. We waiting to find out why your ass is misunderstood. Kim Amos, Jelana Davis, Lynette Kirk, Kimberly D. Amos. She don't think she's wrong. You're right. That's why she wouldn't apologize. All those messages she sent to me, I was like, what is wrong with this girl? Crystal Bonner, thank you for joining. You have been an avid Stay Woke watcher. I've been seeing you. I've been seeing you. All right. So if we didn't, well, I'm sure I didn't see everybody. Let me see. P-N-U-T-T butter. What did that mean? Punna butter? Punna
Yes,
butter said
sir.
the party
Peanut,
bus was
that's
lit.
Peanut
peanut
Punna
butter.
butter.
butter
That's
said the party bus was
peanut butter.
lit.
That's my baby.
Peanut. Oh, I said punna buddy. Punna buddy. Don't
Peanut.
get mad at me. Punna buddy. Peanut butter. Peanut butter. I got you. I got you. I got you. Peanut butter. I got you. I got you. I got you. Okay, so let me see who else is in here. Roxy Morgan Price. Thank you for joining. Sophia Cartwright, my Eastern Star sister. Michelle Moreno. Some people are shouting you guys out. Mark Nichols, what's up? What's up, Mark Nichols? A happy belated birthday, Mark. I said it was your birthday the other day. All right, Blicky Wallace, what's the behind this story? Blicky Wallace, you seen it. I said, don't get. So I seen one of your cousins, JJ, at the when I went to go get my license plates renewed. And she said, I will be watching. She said, I will be watching. And she said,
Yeah.
stay woke. And then she said something about you, JJ. And then I was like, oh, yeah. He gonna be on the show. And then she said, I knew she better not say nothing because that Shiffy Wallace mama, y'all know Shiffy don't play about her mama.
I was on
And
there.
Shiffy ain't one of those.
I was looking.
Look, Shiffy ain't one of those TV gangsters. She's not. You know, she ain't one of those TV gangsters. So Shiffy with the blicky was like, I said, Shiffy, calm down. I said, she ain't been disrespectful. She knew what line to cross. She was just saying her little stuff. But Yolanda, what was the line you said that you loved that I said to her?
When you told her, if you want that smoke, you can get it. I'll deliver it to you in the form of a Newport.
And last time I knew she smoked cigarettes, so I was like,
I
hey,
fell out. I
because
said, let me go take my ass
she
back to
tried to
work.
get a little slick. She tried to get a little slick, and I said,
She
oh
did.
wait,
She
no.
did. She did get slick.
We
She
ain't gonna
got
be
slick
this
in there.
keyboard. We ain't gonna be no
I was
keyboard
like, ooh,
gangsters.
she got the right
Everybody know me.
right here. That's all.
The
The right
people know
one
me.
right
We
there.
are not about to be no Miss Wallace ain't no keyboard gangster. Ain't no keyboard gangster. You
No.
know, whatever I say on here on the keyboard, I'm willing to back it up. I love Southern Soul. I was at work mad angry because I had to work. Sounds like I didn't miss. All right, Shanika Cobra. Shanika Cobra. But I heard it was a nice event. It was just
No. Actually,
it wasn't hard.
It
all the
was set
artists
up
sound great.
cool.
Yeah, I mean the
It's her
concert was
attitude.
actually nice. Yeah, actually, the concert was nice. The
That's what fucked it
artist
up with
was on
her
time.
attitude. She fucked the entire. How you fuck up a whole entire event because of your fucking attitude? But at the same time, too, it sounds like maybe she didn't have the money to pay for what. So it might be a little bit to that. She acted a bit aggressive and to jump on her to jump on the plane, run off with the bread. I mean, hey, that's weird.
Now,
That's
William,
wild.
she called that William. I'm about to put you on the big screen because William, she said in a post on my post and tag you in
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hear me.
I've been like, I've been like JJ, not just not commenting. You know,
I wasn't gonna comment either. I've only made like
hey,
4 comments, and
hey,
she's just going.
It's just
I
too much
can't
hey,
believe. I
involved in
wonder
it,
who
man.
named
hey,
she on there.
hey, JJ, I'm a quick learner. Don't touch. I don't want to talk. I'm a quick learner. Don't
Yeah.
touch. I don't want to talk. I just turn
It's
back
just so
around
much
and
to
just
say,
left.
but so much I can say, especially being on the back end. There's a lot of things
Right,
that I can't talk about, especially getting such and knowing the artist a little bit more personally.
Mm-hmm.
There's just
Yeah,
so much that I can't say, you know what I'm saying?
right,
But it's just so much more to it. It's like
right.
it's hurtful, it's crazy at the same. It was just a wild thing. I mean, just even to have Dreon standing there wondering where he's supposed to go. How do you have
right,
your
right.
artist? Even
Treon.
how do you have
Okay,
your
hold
artist
on,
that
hold on. Treon.
Mhm.
We talking about where Treon from?
Yeah, they
Treon.
cousin. They cousin.
The voice.
Yeah.
Jesus at Salem. When I heard she was trying to go in on Jesus, oh, I was pissed. I'm
Mhm.
gonna let you know. I was pissed. I said, "What? You talking about Jesus?" My daughter said, "Yes." I said, "Oh no, no, I'm willing to throw hands behind Jesus. No, no, mm-mm." But you're right, JJ. JJ, can I ask you how old you are? If I'm not being too intrusive.
Tell them twin. You don't
I
want
don't
to tell
think
them
it hurt you.
twin. You
What's that?
don't want to tell them how old you is.
It
You
was
don't want to tell them how old you is, twin.
How old are you, JJ? If I'm not being too intrusive, if I am, just say beat it, Miss Wallace, and I'll beat it.
I'll be 45 in June.
Oh, you look very young. I definitely thought you was like in your early 30s, so you are looking good. But I'm glad that you, as a businessman, understand the importance of branding and networking. That you didn't respond to all of that mess, and that's why I wasn't responding. So I have a sold out scholarship fundraiser. Brother William is part of it. Sold out scholarship fundraiser that I need to think about. I can't be on Facebook acting ignorant and responding to every comment because that's not part of my brand. Now, don't get me wrong. Okay. But right now, I'm focused on this fashion show. It's a scholarship fundraiser, which is presented by Amaranthus Grand Chapter, Order of the Eastern Star. We just sold our last 2 tickets today. Brother William, I got your tickets. So we just sold our last 2 tickets today. So I'm worried about that. That's where my focus is. And that's what's important to me, not going back and forth with somebody that's delusional on Facebook. That's a gangster that I invited you on the show as a
When
counterpart
she
because I've
called and
been
saying
there.
to kill me, that was all. That was just that did it for me. I said, "This motherfucker's nuts." She called me on
That's
the
Wow.
right.
phone and threatened to kill me. I said, "Oh wow, okay, well where I'm at, you know where I'm at."
We say location, location.
And
Don't,
she
I mean,
just
you
kept
can't
on
just do that.
typing, but I guess she was already on the plane. So
Yeah.
I
So
don't know.
let me
Yeah.
see. She probably pocketed all the money from selling the shit.
I'm telling you.
Wait a minute. She did it Alabama, threw that hat up. I'm
Hey,
selling
they said Billy
chairs.
T pulled. She did the same thing Billy T pulled back in the days.
Wow. Hey, Deborah Benjamin. Karen is watching from we got somebody watching from Germany, y'all. Shout out to Joy from watching from Germany. I am not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. Karen Culliver is watching from Dallas. Um, Lisa's watching from Texas, from Arizona. Sorry. Sophia Wright said facts. It says everybody can't be a promoter, period. Leah, y'all know she one of the coldest hairdressers in the city. Miss Leah, we know her. We shout out to Leah. Shout out to Leah Prince Vaughn. Shout out to Leah. Miss Maria said, thank you for keeping us. Well, and that's what I tried to say when she should start tagging, and she just was tagging so many people, y'all. I was like, who are these people? Then I went to their page, y'all. I see them reposting my video. I said, thank you so much. I said, this really draws the audience in. I said the trials of audience here for me. Thank you so much for sharing my video. I hope to see you on the show. I mean, you tagging people and sharing my video is not hurting me.
Right.
That's definitely not hurting me if that's what you thought. And I know ain't nobody coming for me. I mean, people have tried and they have failed. So okay, that's all. That's my disclaimer. Look, JJ, that's my
Well,
disclaimer. Let me see.
the
Well,
Mother's Day
my
fashion
little
pole
bitty
is shut
non-hype.
down.
Well, my little bus ain't hyped up and ain't got no motion, but it's gonna get some.
Oh yeah, it's so good. Something the way they was lit on that bus. Y'all was singing. And I seen people dressed fly. Everybody was looking good. It was lit.
Yeah. We like to have little karaoke events on there, and we got some
Oh
other
yeah.
things in the backhand that's coming out too. So I need people to stay tuned in with me because we got a couple little things that we're gonna come out and do, and we hoping that Omaha give us a chance to show them what VIP means and just how to be real when you come to an event.
Right, right. And let me know, keep me posted because I did a whole like what 7 or 8 weeks for black owned businesses.
Yes,
Especially
ma'am.
new businesses, introducing them to the introducing them to my audience and things like that. So yeah, just keep me posted because that's the shit right there. We have to network and just now, brother William, he's a professional. And we both can be ignorant at times. Me and him that went toe to toe at times. But the way that he just talked about you, JJ, like I don't know you personally, but he gave you your props. I mean, he gave
I
you your
appreciate
props
that.
personally and business wise. So
I appreciate that.
that's saying a lot. That ain't saying because William ain't no prop giver. You
Yeah.
got and be like me. I don't just pass out props. I be telling people I'm not a gaslighter. I don't just oh my goodness, that was amazing. No, you was all right. No, you was
Yes,
all right.
sir. And I
So
say I'm hoping that say I just like to build bonds, I say I'm getting to the age where I said I did all my dumb stuff back in the days. Now I say I'll be 45 this June, trying to have a big one for my birthday,
I
and
know
just trying
that's
to
right.
grow up. So my elders are teaching me, and the things that I'm learning. I say, like you said, this is a lesson. So I'm learning, and then I've got to learn a lot from this weekend of what not to do.
Right.
So
Sometimes those are priceless lessons. Sometimes those
yes,
are
ma'am.
priceless lessons that no one because people can tell you over and over and over. But when you experience yourself, is when you experience something like that, you will never ever forget it.
Well, sometimes they come in revenue hope, and
Oh, William, besides you, wait a minute. You know that Negro was lying. The screen went black. William, I just bragged
Right.
about your lighting. Let me find out that your phone didn't
Right.
went there, William. Let me find out.
Yeah.
Let me find out. So
I just want to say, I say it was a lesson learned, and even though we lost a little bit, I mean, I'm not even gonna say we lost nothing because what we gained was, I said the respect of the artists, and then for them to come onto the bus to make our customers feel welcomed and for them to enjoy
you
their
hear
time,
me?
we gained a lot off that. I
Yeah,
mean, they had a
much
wonderful
respect.
time. They felt like they had their own personal concert, and then even when we got down to the Elks with our broke asses, we had a good time. We're spending $5 and $10 was toe up with our broke asses down there. We had a
Yeah.
good broke ass time. I tell you that.
So I'm gonna tell y'all I'm gonna show y'all better than I can tell y'all because I'm gonna tell you JJ ain't just talking smack. JJ is
Mhm.
telling what really happened. So I'm gonna show y'all better than I can tell y'all because when he say those people got on that bus and they started partying, he
They
was
did.
not
They was
lying.
turned up
They
and
was
but looking
on
good.
here, on here, they
They
was
looked
on here,
good.
they was deep. Look at them, y'all.
You can't see nothing. It's black. It's black.
Yeah, wait a minute, it ain't on.
I can see it.
Oh, I can see it now. There you go. That's quick. Lit.
Get all y'all. Now, who is that singing? Who is that singing, y'all?
That's
It's
Jarriquez.
just quick. That's
Oh,
Reed.
okay. He did his
We
thing. He
told
did
you
his thing.
the artist with
Yeah,
him. They told you.
I ain't mad at you. I am not mad at you. See, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all came through And the fact that the artist got on the bus with you, JJ, that's saying a lot. They left the venue and got on
Yeah.
your bus. So yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
they christened your bus. I am not mad at it. I
Mhm.
want to give a special shout out to Joy Lyons Borzak. It is about almost 2 o'clock in the morning where she's at. She's in Germany. Joy,
Oh,
thank you for watching. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Tanya Hayes is on here. Can we get a Tanya Holmes on here? We got a Tanya H on here. Can we get another
So
Tanya
mad.
H on here? Girl, I still sent her the invitation. Look, I was like, I kept saying, yo,
You
yo,
hoping
you
she
so
pop in there?
petty. Yo, yo, you petty. Let me put this camera on you. You petty, yo, yo, because I know you was looking at every I was like, you just keep commenting so much. JJ, I said, you keep
She
commenting so
did.
much.
I
I
was
said,
cracking
just
up.
you want to join the show. You want to be on. I don't want to be on your shit.
You know what? I'm
You
about to
really
block you.
do.
Well, bitch,
I'm
block you
convinced.
there. Shit, the fuck?
I said, I'm
Yeah,
convinced you
bald head,
did.
bald eagle.
Look, Miss said they don't want none of your family. And right. That is fact. Let me see, who is this? Deliver Cook. Hello, Tugga. Tugga Hanks 2.0. Oh, Hanks,
Yeah, then
they
you gonna
dragged
talk
out
about
too.
then you gonna talk about the spot, Hanks. You don't. Oh, you that just all of them 357. All she gonna
And
put all them in, and they ain't
tried
even
to
did
do me
nothing
so
to her.
bad,
They
Hanks.
ain't did, and they
She was
ain't
up
even
there
That's what
selling
I'm
to
tickets
her.
out
saying.
of Hanks. She wasn't mad at Hanks when she was selling her tickets out of there.
Yeah,
Exactly.
up there
Exactly. That's what
partying.
I'm saying. You just can't do that. Do
Ooh,
you think
she
somebody gonna
oh.
forget that? You
Mm-mm.
think somebody gonna forget that? They ain't gonna forget that. They ain't gonna forget
Hell
that. What's
no.
up, babe? They in Shiffy's mail thing.
That's why I let her ass have it. Bitch, you got it fucked up. You gonna talk about all my spots like that? Come on now.
She
Oh,
said, I don't even know her. I don't even know her. CC Mark said, JJ, they love you, cousin. Let's see what
I love everybody too.
my other daughter then wrote a whole paragraph.
Uh-oh.
he's so
She had an
sweet.
event. Old Great Escape was bringing janky ass promoter, best friend Blicky Wallace, and I don't play about Mama Chantel. Okay, either we know y'all don't. Just like misunderstood said, yeah, they don't want no parts of that. All right. Oh my goodness, Leak Gunn, what's up, Leak? Y'all got me cracking up on this rainy day. Patricia Gunn, that's Leak. I know her from grade school. Grade school. Cameron Edwards. Y'all know the comedian Cameron Edwards. Let me see some. You got some fans in here, JJ. Peace and blessings to
Yeah.
all of y'all.
There go Daria.
Please,
There go Daria. He in there.
Daria. I told him I'll throw hands for you.
He in
I
there.
told him I'll throw hands
Hell
for
yeah.
you.
That's my baby.
You play this back. You will see. I said, oh no, they talked about Jesus. Oh no. No. And then this was posted. I just don't even understand. But that's a sign of instability for you to be doing. For her, without any reason, if y'all look at my post, y'all will see I wasn't responding to her at all. She just continued. People wasn't responding to her, and she continued to write long AI paragraphs.
Yes.
And I just didn't understand when somebody is not responding to you. Why do you keep? I mean, it's a one-sided conversation. That's what. Okay. Mal said the concert was wonderful and no complaints with the three cousins on my event with the team Friday and Saturday, and I was glad to be a part. Yeah, Mouse. They said your shit was lit. Well, we already know the trap house gonna be lit. They said the cousins was at the trap house. They said I already heard about it. They said the mouse trap was lit. They said, but Mouse is a party starter, so
Well, we had a good time down there. I ain't got nothing bad to say about her.
yeah, the mouse trap gonna be lit. She gonna keep it real. Mouse gonna keep it real for you, and if she see you falling asleep, she gonna wake your ass up. Joy Lyons is in Germany. She said your brand is being resourceful, intelligent, giving grace, not to mention beautiful. All right, Joy, that was lovely. That's Joy in Germany. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm loving it. Let me see. One of your
Yeah.
people said, I enjoyed the love from Omaha. Okay, so, okay, well, good. Well, you know what, y'all? I just want to thank y'all. We got about 5 minutes left, and y'all know if y'all ain't never watched this show before, I'm going to run some of these comments.
Ran off with the bread.
Right off with, that's what.
I was red off with that, man.
I
Ran
wanted
off in the
Serious.
to.
fourth
That's why the
wall.
bitch was acting like that because she didn't have no reason to act ignorant like that. I mean, that was just totally disrespectful. And on a
Yeah,
Sunday, on the Lord's Day, come on now, you gonna sit up there
that's what
act
I
ignorant
said. On
to
Easter,
elders, and then
girl.
I don't play about my. I was raised by my
I
grandmother,
know, me
so I
too.
don't
I
give a
am
fuck.
very respectful. I will give a
Yeah,
seat up. I will,
yeah, I
and
was,
if I see
yeah, and
somebody
then he
disrespecting
gonna call
elders,
out the 357. Do you understand? Oh man, come on now, my dad, everybody. It's like, wow, just like you're trying to explain to her,
that
you
was
never
sick.
know and don't know who runs these clubs, and you never know when you need them, and so therefore, she don't even understand. She disrespect you, and you trying to be cool with
Right,
her. Wow,
right. I was just trying to let her know. I know what it's like, but you still need to own up and be accountable for what you did. You
It ain't
know,
gonna happen.
I mean, you still have to do that. But that's why no, I mean, that's why she can't. I mean, just based on the stuff that you did, you dragged your vendors, you dragged
mm-hmm.
everybody that helped the show. You dragged William King. I mean, you just drug people that thinking like, and then talking about, oh, I'm doing the Mother's Day. Girl, ain't nobody coming to your cancel.
No, you was
Save your
not.
two
I made
thousand
sure that
dollars.
got canceled. I was
Look,
working my.
save your two
Mm-mm.
thousand dollars. Save your two
Yeah,
thousand
five.
dollars
What
because
was
we
it?
know the Mother's
5,000.
Day
What was it?
payment gonna be
5,000? She
a
said.
thousand. Shout out to my family party bus. Tracy Jones says, shout out to my family party bus. We talking about it. We talking
Yes,
about
ma'am.
JJ in here. JJ in here keeping it real. Nita Jones
Yes,
said,
ma'am. So I said, I just need Omaha. Whoever's tapped in, pass the message on. Keep up with JJ New Level page. I'm gonna put some posters out. We're getting ready to throw some events, throw some parties, and the party bus will be involved.
Mhm.
Also, when I bring out my second bus, it's over with. So tap into us and keep up with us and give us a chance to show you what we really do in Omaha.
that's right. And y'all see how professional he is and I mean, how even killed he was with everything that was going on. And he was helping promote. People were getting tickets based on him promoting. Because I know when I promote, people get tickets based on because I am the person that's promoting it. So that's the extra thing you get when you have a collaboration with promoting events. So yeah, and he still really ain't saying nothing bad. That's all I'm gonna say. He done told the truth, but he ain't tried to drag nobody. He kept it real. He kept it real. He kept it real. Well, all right, y'all. Y'all already know what time it is. Oh my goodness, Cameron. Cameron says Mother's Day. I think Shiffy might be hoping. Mother's Day paint and party bus, March 9th, hosted by yours truly. Well, I hope y'all
Where
asses
at?
ain't painting on the bus. I hope you're not painting on the bus. Because
That's
don't wear no
that's gonna be all over the
outfit.
place.
It's over with. Don't go downtown with all them potholes.
Don't do that. JJ, they said drop your info, send some links. And JJ, make sure if you don't have a page for your party bus, make sure it's free. Make sure you get a page and put that information on there. Shout out to the party bus. Okay, stay woke live. All right. Shout out to Latanya Bogan. It was what 1, 2, 3, 4 females in the March Madness basketball tournament, and Tanya Bogan, I mean, she beat the brakes off of us. She didn't win by no. I got third, so it was two women in the top 3. So shout out to Tanya Bogan. She won the North Omaha Ballers March Madness event. Shout out to Tanya.
She wants
Let
your
me see.
party bus contact information.
Right
Yeah.
now, you just go to JJ New Level on Facebook, and I will post up my website so that everybody can get to it. You
Okay, so
know,
JJ, I'm gonna tell you this. With that right now, you just start as soon as you get done, you just type it in there. And
yes,
you start
ma'am.
and when you see people asking you about the bus, go right in there and answer them personally.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
like that, and they're gonna come right to you. And if not, when I go in and respond to them, because these last few shows I had like 500 and 600 comments, so I wasn't able to respond to everybody, but I do when I see somebody asking about somebody that was on the show. I will tag you in and say, hey, make sure you reach out to this person. So I will
Yes,
definitely.
ma'am. I appreciate that.
All right. This is the time of the show because we know for those of us who work jobs many times, you just want to wring somebody's neck. You just want to cuss them out. You just want to say, but you got to hold it in because I need that health insurance. That little money, but I need the health insurance. So sometimes you got to bite your lip. And so this is the
So I'm
time of the
23
show. So
sometimes.
this is the time of the show where you say you get to talk your shit. So you get to rant and rave about whatever that. What are you sick and tired? This segment is called Talk Your Shit. JJ. No, we're gonna go with Yolanda because she already
Oh no,
ready.
no,
She
no.
ready
I
to
think I already said what I think I talked enough today.
Yolanda, tell us what you are sick and tired of. So it's time for you to talk
You
your
come back to
shit.
me. Let me think. Let me think. Let me think about that.
Yolanda, all this shit you've been talking, you need time to think about what you want to talk your shit about. All right,
You know, I
JJ.
got another. I'm about to. I'm opening up a clothing store, so I got to start being good. I got to start cleaning up my language and stuff. So I've already been kind of doing it, but I'm about to really go full throttle into it. So
Okay, well, we gonna pray for you, baby. We gonna
yeah,
pray.
Psalm
All right,
23.
JJ,
It always helps.
this is the part of the show where you just get to rant and say whatever you want to. It's called the talk your shit.
Okay.
Oh, William is on here. Look, girl, I didn't.
Did he come back?
William just wait, he texted me. I'm here. I'm like, okay, William.
Oh,
I'm
you
sorry.
came back. Welcome back.
Yeah, and I'm just listening.
I'm sorry, William. I heard a ding over here and I didn't even pay no attention to it. So, JJ, what you sick and tired of?
Well, I mean, it's full circle. Black folks need to stop putting each other down. Period. Just it's got too much going on in the world. We at war with stuff we don't even understand. I don't even pay attention to none of that, but I do pay attention to black folks putting each other down right here where we live. This is our city, and like I said, we got enough going on, so we need to come together and get it together. See something, help something. See something wrong, say something, but stop putting each other down. We all going
Exactly.
through something.
Boom, boom, boom. And I like that what you said because a lot of times, and Tanya mentioned this in hers, but she went about it the wrong way. And I tell people all the time on this platform, when you are dissatisfied with the African American business owner, y'all want to post every damn thing on Facebook, social media. Talk to the person.
Talk to the person, help them out. They might not know.
Exactly.
It's not fair if you didn't say nothing first
If
before
you
you
don't
started
say
talking about
nothing,
it. They
exactly.
might have
Don't
changed it if you didn't whisper it in their ear,
exactly.
pull them to the side, like, hey, and then give them a chance to get it right. They might not know.
Exactly.
After that, it's
Exactly.
on them, but it's
Right,
on you
right,
if you didn't
right.
say something.
Yeah, respect the people and let them know. Just like you say to the white folks, get a black business owner the same respect and not try to drag them and say, "Oh yeah, I went there." You went there once and you had a bad experience. If I have a bad experience, I ask for the manager, and some of them know. This one manager, his cook came out when I said, "Well, this is not shrimp and grits. This is literally shrimp and grits, but not the dish shrimp and grits. How they fix it." The cook came out. Who said this ain't shrimp and grits? I said that is shrimp and grits, but that's not the dish shrimp and grits. I said, I'm telling you, I'm not gonna go online and say what this was horrible because it was because you put some shrimp on top of the grits. You didn't do nothing else with that.
And put no seasoning on there.
And I
What?
said it's like a gravy, a luxor, whatever they call it, when they make it in the South. And it's very, very good. They put green onions on top of it, a little sour cream. Yeah, he had shrimp and grits. I said, yeah, that's not shrimp and grit. But anyway, I told them I never went back there again, but I did tell them, and I didn't say anything. I didn't mention the company or anything, but I did tell them, Brother King, we know you are in the spotlight.
Well, right now I've been. I think I'm the. They calling me the villain right now. I'm like the villain because I'm bringing the truth. But my last name is King, and so when you're a truth teller, you got to be ready for ridicule or arrows back. And so growing up in the projects, I'm used to death threats. Being a probation officer, I'm used to death threats. Um, I had two brothers that got killed, one by the white man, one by the black man. And so I'm used to death threats. And so even by speaking the truth, I get people that say they want to whip my ass and stuff like that. And so, um, but I stand on 100% God. I stand on 100% God. I don't stand on 100% business. And so
Right.
I got the armor of God, and I stand on the truth. And so tomorrow's gonna be a big show because I've been on these preachers, and these preachers um, are. I know I found one that pled guilty of molesting a kid inside the church, and so And sometimes they get defensed by other ministers, and I speak out against it. Then and since we are in the media per se, I know you get information. People send you stuff, and so we're obligated, you know, to tell to tell that story because that's why they send it to us. That's why we have these platforms and having a radio station. We're part of the news cycle, and so, but people don't understand that, and they want to take it personal. And so tomorrow, right now, I got a lot of heat because this last person, but I reached out. His grandmama called me, and we actually going to bring him on tomorrow. The individual that I posted today, and we're gonna find out. It's gonna be a twist per se, and
Yeah.
so it's gonna
I
be a
was
twist.
gonna reach out to you about that. I was gonna
Yeah,
reach out to you about that
yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah. And so,
Mhm,
but it's good to see. I tell everybody we're a research radio station, so I let people say what they want to say, so I
mhm,
can capture that data, so I know who's on my side and who's not.
mhm.
Because we grew up in the project, so we do a lot of tests because we got to know who's our allies and who's not our allies.
Right.
And so, so today was an experiment. Sometimes it's a tough experiment, but I gotta know who my allies are because, and I gotta know who's my enemies.
Right.
And so, but sometimes when you do real life experiments in order to change behavior, then we gotta take that risk, just like you're doing by
Mhm.
talking about issues that no one talk about. They think it's gossip, but no, this is what's tearing our community apart that we don't even talk about. At least we're talking about it, and
Mhm.
so and we're using it as a learning lesson, not to tear
Exactly.
that. I didn't hear no one tear that sister down. I think everybody trying to use this as a learning lesson.
Exactly. And that's exactly what I wanted this. So that's why when she was so reluctant and I'm like, hey, Tanya, I know you. And I thought I made myself clear in my delivery, like, because if it was something that I wanted to drag you about, everybody know Miss Wallace knows how to drag. With both hands tied behind my back, I can drag you without a problem.
Don't do it.
If that
Don't
was
do
my
it to her.
intention, if that was my intention, then that's what I would have did. That was not my intention. I promise that wasn't my intention. And I don't think, and people that was reaching out to me and was like, I said, well, did you think I was there? I was like, no, that's not what I got from you. I said, okay. Okay. So I just wanted to give her the opportunity, and she could have gave the opportunity and said, this is the reason there wasn't any seating and woo to woo, whatever, but and like that it was on Eventbrite, but you sold hard copy tickets. It doesn't say no seats on that hard copy tickets. So that's the difference. Yolanda, is you ready to talk your shit, or is you still trying to find some stuff out? JJ, is
Oh,
this your bus that you sent me?
yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm about to Yolanda. We're gonna give you a couple more minutes. I want y'all to check out JJ's bus. Um, and Yolanda, it's on a delay. So when look at y'all, look at y'all, look at y'all, look at the individual seats. Okay, I see you. I see the look at the
Well,
floor.
no, I don't know what that one is. Hold on. I was trying to send you the website.
Oh, the website. Okay. Let
Now
me see. You sent me us.
I don't
Look,
know. Uh,
JJ, you just sent me us. JJ, we
well,
we gonna
we're gonna take that down. I was
well
trying to
wait.
send you the
Well,
website to post.
I'm gonna show this. Dreon.
Uh oh,
Um,
I like it.
I got my boots on the ground. Where the fans at? Get up by your seat.
he
Let
killing
your
it.
body move. Cowboys and
He always
cowgirls
is.
feeling that groove.
Look at him.
Sipping on moonshine. Fire barrel rolling.
But he ain't no
I'ma get
star though. He
behind
ain't
that
no
thing,
star.
girl, and
Right. He
roll it,
ain't no
roll it,
star.
roll it, roll
Right.
it.
He ain't no
Uh,
star.
Whoa,
So that right
whoa,
there, I just wanted to show y'all that because that's a person that was so humble in throughout this whole thing. That is a person who has been on the national stage on numerous
mhm.
occasions, tour with Earth, Wind, and Fire. And for somebody to just try to minimize his accomplishments, I ain't having it. Now I will fight y'all behind baby Jesus. Don't play with me. Yolanda, it's your time. It's your time. Get out the dark. Quit hiding. What are you sick and tired of? It's time for you to talk your shit.
I'm tired of these nosy ass white people on the goddamn highway. Got to look at every goddamn thing that's going on and slowing up the fucking traffic. I be trying to get the fuck home. That's all I got to say. That's
They be rubbernecking. They be rubbernecking. They
they
be
be
rubbernecking.
rubbernecking. They be rubbernecking.
They be rubbernecking. You know that. You
That's
know
not
that.
the.
You know that is. Yeah. Sherry said that's our superstar. Yes. 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 Joy Lyons said. Grew up in the Jets and live next. Yes, yes, Mr. King, live next door to us. We love you. We love your mom, Miss King. Yes, yes, yes. That's what I'm saying. And this is one thing, people talk about people that grew up in the projects and stuff like that. So my mom we only lived in the projects for like 1 year, but my grandmother was in the projects. And of course, it was 1,000 kids there. So that's what we was. We were like, yeah, mama, we don't want to be here. Mama say, oh, well, we got this nice house. Well, we don't want this nice house. We want to be in a project. We want to be in a project. But this is the thing about that. All of us that's from the projects and grew up in that era and stuff, we all have a certain respect for each other. Even if we ain't seen each other in years and stuff like that, it's a commonality. It's a certain type of bond that we have that's that's just not like from the regular neighborhood. I don't know what it is, but it was just something bonded. And like even if we got into it with each other, nobody from the outside, oh no, what? Like I might punch William in his nose. And then some girl that lived in a house down outside the project, girl, I wish you would touch William. And that's how we were. We were very, very protective. 1927 North 29th Avenue was my grandmother's address. Pleasant View, East Side. Yeah. We had a really, really good time. And even like when the gangs and stuff came, I remember sitting down, because my family members in gang. I never ever. I was like, hey, I got a family. My grandmother had 15 kids. I got enough family. I don't need nobody else in no certain colors or nothing else. But I used to tell those young cats, they was my age, and I was like, why would you be beefing? I said, we all grew up together. We know each other. We family. When we beef with each other, that just stayed right there. Nobody else from the outside could get in on that beef. It wasn't happening. So we all have, like Joy said, we all have a special bond. Juanita Hayes said Logan Fontenelle, Pleasant View. Tanya Hayes said Pleasant View. Yeah. We we was tight and we still know each other and still give each other that respect. So it's my turn. What I'm sick and tired of. I'm sick and tired of. So I'm gonna use your words, Tanya. I'm sick and tired of these broke ass people. I'm gonna use your number. I'm gonna use your Tanya. I'm about to just steal some shit from you tonight. I'm tired of these broke ass people trying to spend $5,000 on a gender reveal, on a baby shower. Girl, guys, get your baby some shit. Buy some stocks and bonds. Buy some. Why is I don't give a damn what you having. You don't need to have a party to tell me what you having. You haven't. Guess what? I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. Come on, boy or girl. Without spending a dime. Shit, I done saved you $2,000.
I'm about to roll out on y'all asses. I gotta go work in the morning. I love y'all. It's been real.
Okay,
I see y'all later.
Thank you. But yeah, I'm sick and tired of baby showers, big old baby showers, and you got 3 kids and you living in a 2-bedroom apartment. Stop it.
Not the 2-bedroom.
Stop it. Save your money. I'm sick and tired of people that got more than 2 kids having baby showers. Just filter that shit down that you had last year for your baby. Don't nobody care that you on your 5th kid. Talking about, welcome to, I'm not coming to your baby shower. You got 5 kids. Do hand-me-down. JJ, just do hand-me-down.
It worked for all of us.
Stop it. Damn. Okay, y'all. I'm sick. I'm telling y'all. So please, I'm being sincere right now. Don't send me no shit for no baby gender reveal. I don't give a damn.
Okay.
I don't care what you having, as long as you have a healthy baby. But spend all this money on gender reveals and I'm sick of JJ.
What if it's a $20 gender reveal?
Yeah. I'm sick and tired of. So for those of y'all, and y'all got babies and stuff, especially the gender reveal. Now I will for my little special peeps, because my little biscuit just had a little croissant. My little biscuit Asia just had a little. So I've been calling her biscuit for years. So I call her baby croissant. So she
Oh,
just had a baby. So of course I'm gonna send her something, but I don't give a damn about what y'all having. William, what you were saying? What you trying to say, William?
I was just saying, how can you get a croissant out of biscuit?
Well, her name was Biscuit, so the baby, it's a baby, so she a little
Oh,
flakier.
okay.
So I named her Croissant.
all right.
All right, y'all. Well, I want to thank everybody. Everybody, show some stars. Shout out, Brother King. Shout out, Brother JJ, and shout out Yolanda. Yolanda, boss. Yo, boss had to bounce out of here. Give them some stars. Show them laughs, circles, squares, whatever you got, whatever Facebook got for you to give it to them, because these guys came in here. They kept it real. They were both professional. Didn't nobody drag nobody. Now Yolanda, of course, she's gonna drag somebody. It ain't going down. Thank you. I see all the hearts and the stars. Thank you guys for coming on. Thank you for responding. I want to thank the audience. Thank you guys, Deborah Scott, Jelana, Joy, Sherry Brown, everybody that's on here. Thank you guys for engaging, because if it weren't for y'all, we wouldn't be on here. So again, shout out to Brother King, Brother William King, 95.7, the boss. Shout out to JJ. JJ, tell them that's the name of your company again.
We Lit Entertainment in association with Dream Team Promotions.
Well, damn, is that
It's a company combined. It's a company combined.
Okay, JJ, man, you gonna talk about some branding. We're gonna talk about some branding. We're gonna be like, and that's what we're gonna do on it. JJ
We Lit Entertainment.
Awesome. Yeah. JJ has been awesome, and like I said, a professional and a gentleman. Y'all already know what time it is. Y'all have been tuned in to the hottest podcast in the Midwest, the only podcast that shouts you out in real time and answer questions live on the show. Y'all already know what time it is. Before you go to sleep, you got to do what? Blah, blah, blah. Stay woke. And we, the big three,